This is Ana de Armas.
And I'm Chris Evans, and this is the Wired Autocomplete Interview. I'm Chris Evans. I'm Chris Evans.
I'm Chris Evans. You
I'm
ready?
I can't wait.
Is Chris Evans' beard real?
Yes, it is. Believe it or not, CGI budget just couldn't afford it, so I grew it myself.
Is Chris Evans playing
Gene
Kelly? Are you going to do that?
I hope so. It's not a Gene biopic. He specifically didn't want a biopic. It's almost like Almost Famous. How Almost Famous isn't about a band, it's about a boy that loves a band. So Gene is more of an ancillary character, but we're still tweaking it. I would love to, though.
I want to see that. Is Chris Evans the killer in Knives Out?
Well,
You've seen the movie,
We've
right?
all seen it, right? It's so funny. For a split second, I was like,
Am I?
oh no, that came out years ago. We can all say, yes, he was.
He is.
That's
Nasty.
right. Well, in Ghosted, we actually get to like each other.
Yeah.
You know, in films we've done, we're very adversarial. So for this movie, we actually get to kind of enjoy each other's company. Well, it's kind of like the like-hate-like thing again. You know,
Yeah,
they
I
have
think
this-
like as in real life, our relationship has evolved. Here, we finally get to have a good time together.
Yeah.
Not trying to kill each other, not hating each other. We kiss.
Yeah, we do.
And the beer is real. Is Chris Evans?
Dad, a dentist. He is a dentist, which, you know.
I need an appointment.
I mean, no longer. He's retired now, but he was my dentist growing up. You know, I had braces for a long time.
Your dad punished you with the braces
Trust me, orthodontics
to keep you quiet.
saved me. Yeah, truly. Was Chris
Evans a child actor?
Not a professional child actor. I mean, I did plays, you know.
That is being an actor.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine it more being like someone who's actually on sets getting paid.
You don't need to get paid to get an actor.
I guess that's
Trust
true.
me.
Then I guess I was a little, you know, kid actor. Yeah.
Ah. No.
Here we go. Is Ana de Armas a Bond girl?
Yeah, I'm a Bond girl. I didn't have a romantic story with Bond, which is usually what happens, but I am a Bond girl in No Time to Die, and it was one of the most wonderful experiences I've ever had on set. I love that
She
movie
killed it.
and character. Yeah.
She killed it. Stole the movie.
Do you have someone who you would want to be the next Bond?
I'll do it.
Oh, do you?
I thought you were going to say the next Bond girl. Which
Oh.
would be funnier then you just said Bond. and
Oh
that's not
man, I
funny.
don't know. I think Paul Mescal should be the one.
Paul Mescal's great. I'm a big Aaron Taylor
That's my
Johnson
vote.
guy. Does Ana de Armas
No martial arts. I pretend to know martial arts, but no. I mean, I've done some boxing or kickboxing, but not enough. Those are disciplines that require a lot of time and years of study and training and all of that, and I have not done that.
is Ana de Armas, whoops,
Cuban.
Cuban?
Am I Cuban?
That
No.
was a really long thing for the word Cuban. You freaked me out.
Sí, soy cubana. I'm Cuban. I was born in Havana, lived there until I was 18 years old, and then I moved to Madrid, and I still have my family there and my home, and I miss it every day. I love my country. Yeah.
Does Ana de Armas have
Have
tattoos? See? See?
Sí. Tengo, I have, no, I'm speaking in Spanish. I have two. One little moon here and one little heart on my ankle.
Is Ana de Armas in John Wick? Is she?
You haven't seen John Wick?
The last one, no. Was wait a minute.
I'm not. I'm not in John Wick. I wish, because I do love this franchise so much. That's why I was so excited and so happy to be called for the follow-up in Ballerina. It's a spin-off of John Wick, and it happens between John Wick 3 and 4. In 2024, Ballerina is coming out, and I'm so excited. How did Chris Evans get cast as Captain America?
Luck. They wanted me to come in and read, and I was a little apprehensive. It was a back and forth. It was a little bit of a dance. It was something I was really nervous about doing, and luckily there were really good people in my corner who kept nudging me. Kevin Feige and Robert and a lot of great people kind of talked me into it, and it was the best decision of my life. I had to sneeze that whole answer, and it never came. So I'm sorry if it seemed like my head was somewhere else.
You want to sneeze now?
No, it's gone now.
How did Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson meet?
We met on the set of Perfect Score. We were both really young, you know. I think after that movie, she went off to do Lost in Translation, and her whole world changed. But yeah, we've known each other for a really long time, and she's one of my dearest friends. We've done how many films? I mean, all the Marvel movies. We've done 8 movies together.
This, I'm not
Jesus.
liking this. Yeah.
We're wrecking them up, though. We're getting
what
there.
are we trying to say here?
We're getting there.
Okay, I still have
5
a few more to go. How tall
tall
is Chris Evans?
is Chris
Well,
Evans?
keep going.
Really.
Really? Like, really, really.
But really.
Be honest.
6 feet, 6'1" with the right shoes.
It can be.
6 feet, yeah.
You're taller than that.
Thank you.
But really.
Yeah. Really? Okay. What is Ana de Armas's real name?
My name is, and it has no explanation, Ana Celia de Armas.
Sounded great to me. What is Ana de Armas in Blade Runner?
I play Joy, and she's a beautiful hologram from the future.
What was Ana de Armas's first movie?
I just told you this.
Oh, it was a good name. And it sounded great. What was it?
It was Una Rosa de Francia. It was a
Sounds
co-production with Cuba and Spain. That was my first film.
Sounds a lot better than Not Another Teen Movie. What car does Ana de Armas drive?
Land Rover. Because I need it. I live in complicated areas. So I needed something strong
handle
that
it.
would
Yeah.
take me through anything.
What color eyes does Ana de Armas have?
Guess.
They're hazel, right?
No.
They're like yellow.
Yellow is not the same as hazel. Yellow, green.
Oh, yeah, okay. They look great.
What is Chris Evans?
What is Chris Evans
up to? What are you up
And
to?
this
Okay. What is Chris Evans' job?
This! Next one! We can do better.
What was your job a year ago?
Well, yeah, I was working on a movie Ghosted that you should all go see. That's my job.
Ghosted.
Yeah.
He's a creep.
What is... I'm not a creep.
What is Chris Evans' sweater? Sweater?
What?
Knives Out?
Well, I assume, but I can't even like wrap my head around the question. It's like a Jeopardy.
What brand?
What is Chris Evans' sweater? That's literally what that feels like. Next one. What is
Chris
Chris
Evans'
Evans'
dog
dog
breed?
I did that little swab once, and it came back Boxer, Pit, Lab, Pomeranian. Yeah.
What?
Good.
But
for-
what is, can you
good
have
the
one word for it?
Pomeranian.
What breed is it?
He's a mutt. He's a mutt. He's a
Okay.
mutt.
What is Chris Evans' favorite football team?
It's a no-brainer. Patriots. All right. Why is Ana de Armas?
Why?
Not
Not in
in
Knives Out
Knives
2.
Out 2.
I really don't know.
Damn good question.
I want Brian Johnson to tell me why I'm not
Explain
in Knives
it,
Out 2.
Ryan. Why did Ana de Armas leave?
Do you know what that is?
I don't.
Internado?
What is that?
This is a TV show that I did in Spain when I moved
Well, why did
there.
you leave it?
I started this show when I was like 19, and I was playing a school student for 3 years, and I just felt like, oh, it's time to move on. I'm not really doing much more here. I've done everything I had to do, so it's time to go. And I asked them to kill me, and they did.
Why Ana de
Why?
Armas is so beautiful?
I
Explain yourself.
Why?
Well, you heard
It's
the
my
question.
hazel
Explain
eyes.
It. The hazel yellow.
Yeah, it's the
Eyes.
hazel, the frijoles, the...
That's it.
Yeah.
And
Chris Evans skateboard.
I had to skateboard for Scott Pilgrim, and I got okay at it, I guess. But I can stay on it. I can snowboard really well. That's like my favorite thing to do in the world.
And Chris Evans do flips.
Yeah. We grew up with the trampoline, but I grew up in the world where the trampolines didn't have those nets. You know what I mean? I see kids, I'm like, come on, you got to get bounced off this thing and break a bone at least once in your childhood.
Can Chris Evans speak another language?
I can fake it. I can get by if I, listen hard enough. If someone's speaking Spanish, I pick up every third word. You know that's not true. I always know at the beginning where you're like, you pienso okay? I'm like, I think that. And then that's all I got. Are you okay? I'm like, I feel that. That's it.
You're doing great.
Yep. Can Chris
Can Chris
Evans
Evans
draw?
draw?
I can. But
Really?
there's some horrible thing online. I had to do something. I pressed for Marvel where I was on stage and had to draw something really quickly in front of 5,000 people. And I drew this shield, and first circle was It's like I drew it blindfolded with my left hand. So then I had to follow that, and I flipped my thing. It looks like a monkey drew it. But I actually can kind of draw. Don't
Just
let
not that day.
Just not that day.
Not under pressure.
Is Ana de Armas left-handed?
No, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. But I was told when I was little, I used to grab, do more like left-hand stuff. For some reason, my parents just got me used to the right hand. I think that's it.
Wow.
That's just wrong.
Is Ana de Armas the new Wonder Woman?
Well, I feel like Gal Gadot is doing a great job. So, you know, I think she should keep doing that. Yeah.
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 Is Ana de Armas in a diamond commercial? You are.
I have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
I've been
see
in a
those
couple
things,
of diamond commercials. I was doing this campaign for diamonds for a little bit, but not anymore.
yeah. Is Ana de Armas nominated
Nominated
for an Oscar? She
Yes,
is.
I was. A few weeks ago, I was nominated for an Oscar, and it was pretty incredible and very special, especially because I loved the project. Blonde was a very unique movie and role for me, and it was wonderful to be recognized for that.
I was nominated for a Kids' Choice Award. Thank you, Wired, for having us. Go see Ghosted.
On Apple Plus. Did I say that? What?
You nailed it.
Apple TV Plus.